Cold Open. This is a reading from the Federal Bureau of Investigation, Freedom of Information Act release, file number 102-237, dated September 24, 1940. The document compiles 156 pages of material concerning the inventor Nikola Tesla, including a 1940 newspaper article, correspondence about his proposed teleforce weapon, and a later memorandum on the handling of Tesla's estate after his death. The record is notable because it reveals the United States government's interest in Tesla's alleged death ray technology and the subsequent disposition of his personal effects. Provenance. The material was released under a Freedom of Information Act request, case number not specified, and made public on the Internet in 2016 by the Black Vault. The Declassification Authority is the director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, J. Edgar Hoover, as indicated in the header of the release. The full text is available at theblackvault.com, and the canonical archive link is https://archive.org.download 2016 FBI FOIA declassified Nikola Tesla. Documents, 351 pages, 2016 FBI FOIA. Nikola Tesla 20 Tesla, 1856, 1943% 20, 351% 20 pages. DJVU TXT. The document. The release opens with a standard Freedom of Information Act, header, Freedom of Information Release. On subject, Nikola Tesla, file NA 102-237. Pages reviewed, 160. Pages released, 160. Federal Bureau of Investigation. Department of Justice, Atent Mr. J. Edgar Hoover, Washington, D.C. The accompanying memorandum notes that the attached article was printed in the New York Times on September 22, 1940, and that the writer believed the content to be of vital importance to the Department of War and to nations under dictatorial control. The article describes Tesla's claim that he has perfected a teleforce, a device the writer calls a death ray, capable of projecting a beam with a potential of 50 million volts. According to Tesla, the beam would be a very great electrical force confined to a cross-section of 100 millionth of a square centimeter, capable of melting aircraft engines at a distance of 250 miles. He asserts that a single plant, costing $2 million and constructed in 3 months, could generate the beam, and that a dozen such plants positioned along the coast would render the United States absolutely impregnable against any air attack. Tesla stipulates that should the government accept his offer, he would work without interference from experts. The memorandum continues with a recommendation that the government consider commissioning the teleforce plant, arguing that the cost of $2 million is negligible compared with the billions earmarked for air defense, and that even a 1 in 100,000 chance of success would justify the investment. The writer, who claims to have known Tesla for many years, attests to Tesla's intellectual vigor and urges the authorities to look into the matter. Later in the file, a dated entry from October 1, 1940, records a response to a letter dated September 7, 1940, acknowledging receipt and promising appropriate consideration. The file also contains a January 9, 1943 memorandum noting that Nikola Tesla died on January 8, 1943, rather than the previously reported date. It details an investigation by agents identified as Savakosyanovich, George Clark, and Kenneth Sweezy, who, accompanied by representatives of the Yugoslavian consulate, opened Tesla's safe at the Hotel New Yorker, retrieved a book of birthday testimonials, and sealed the remaining contents. The safe's new combination was recorded as being in the possession of Savakosyan.